to the Harris Show. I'm your host, Jamal Radio Raheem. I got my sister and co-host, Angie Ang.
What's good? What's good?
So the news and everything that's been going on has been a little crazy. I was gonna make it a lighter episode, but I feel like we have to address the big elephant in the room, which is
Mhm.
affirmative action being overturned.
Oh, is that it? I thought we could do the whole Supreme Court the last
Oh,
3 days.
there's a couple, yeah. So we're gonna first start with affirmative action being overturned. We're gonna hit on all of them. So, uh, first, I guess, what are your opinions on that? I have a lot more on that one. So, but you can go ahead.
I feel like I'm still like processing everything because I had missed a day on social media, so then I had seen all the like affirmative action, the discrimination, all that stuff at once. And I'm still like, and the student loan thing. So I'm just like I'm starting to really feel and see the consequences of these idiots voting in Trump. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'm starting to really see it. It's about to affect literally everything. As far as affirmative action, I've just been reading a lot of different opinions on this, and I don't know. I'm just like they think it's hurting Black people, but it's like we've had to fight for our spot all the time. Like this is not really gonna do the damage they think it is for us because we always have to fight. So this is really, it's just I don't know. It's just I don't want to say heartbreaking, and but it is like y'all really are trying to have all these policies, all these laws and bans to hurt really Black people. I want to say people of color, but it's really Black people. They
Yeah,
really just target us that bad. And it's just like, wow. I'm still like, wow. Wow.
I don't think
Okay.
I don't think affirmative action. All right, so they did strike down affirmative action. My whole
Mm-hmm.
thing is I don't know how this became a Black thing.
Mm-hmm.
We are at the numbers have shown that white women benefit the most. Like everybody knows
Mm-hmm.
that. Like me saying
Yeah.
it is repeating what millions of people have already said. White women have even said this at this point. So it's not. I don't know how this became a Black thing. They pitted Asian people against Black people. Um,
Yeah. I
and
was
it's
not
like
with
this
that
is
at
not. You
all.
didn't get into the school because you were not good enough. I just want people to
Mm-hmm.
understand the Black people who are going to who are affirmative action kids, they are qualified. They have to meet the
Mm-hmm.
qualifications to get into the university. It's not as if
Mm-hmm.
they're 2.0 students. These are
Right.
students who are fucking valedictorians and all this type of stuff at their school. They be in
Mm-hmm.
all type of clubs. And if affirmative action didn't happen, they wouldn't even be seen by Harvard. Like
Mm-hmm.
y'all got an issue with that person, not the legacies who get in. 40% of Harvard was legacies.
That's crazy.
40%. And
That's
your
crazy.
problem, they get into school. Y'all don't have a problem with that. Y'all have a problem with Black people um, getting into the school. And Clarence Thomas, like,
I
I have
can't
a
even.
lot I want to say about him, but it would be all cuss words, so I'm just not gonna say it.
The
But
bleep, 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 bleep,
But the thing is,
bleep.
too, I was doing a little research because I was like, man,
Mm-hmm.
because I did a paper on affirmative action.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, let me go back into my paper and look up some stuff and then basically update. So I
Mm-hmm.
looked into why are they doing this and everything like that. And you know that there's a military exception though, a military academy exception for affirmative action. That is still cool. They can still do that discrimination, or if that's what they want to call it. So that meaning to tell me that affirmative action doesn't apply to the military because they don't have a problem with Black
Mm-hmm.
and brown and other people of color dying for this country. They have a problem with Black
Mm-hmm.
and brown and people of color getting an education in this country. That's
Mhm.
the big thing that I took from this. Like, and they're trying to say, well, we want to make the level is an even playing field. It's never been even, never. Like AP is not available at all schools. AP classes aren't available at all schools. Like some schools you can't even take.
Art program.
Yeah, some schools don't have these things. Like affirmative action was to level the playing field. It was to even it
Right.
out. Like, and
Mhm.
now you were gonna see less diverse schools. You know what I'm saying? And they're
Mhm.
gonna be like, well, you have HBCUs. That's not even fair because people on
That's
the West Coast, we don't have HBCUs.
yeah,
We have
yeah.
nothing. So like, yeah, the people in the South, they have it. You know, if somebody in the West Coast wants to go to a HBCU, they have to pay $20,000 more per year to go to a HBCU. So it's like you're going to be in debt. And then student loan fucking shit happens. So let's just get to that. You take
Man,
student loan,
man.
uh,
I
you overturn the
feel like
student loans.
I'm more upset. Like I knew like that was a big thing to be like, I'm gonna cancel all student loans. But it was like, it's possible, it is possible. And then to see it get strike down, I was so fucking mad. I was
Nothing happened. Yeah, nothing happened with the economy or anything with the freeze. Like nothing was happening. Nothing was going wrong. Like,
so
and then you people who are like, just I paid mine off, so they should have to pay. You are a terrible person because if you're able to pay it off,
mhm,
that's the thing. You were able to pay it off. People can't afford to pay it
mhm,
off. We got rent going up, groceries going up, all this type of stuff. Everything went up but our wages. Wages did not
yeah.
go up. So now student loans are about to come back, and I'm like, I'm not paying it. I'm not because it makes no
I'm not-
sense. Like,
yeah.
and then like people were getting PPP loans forgiven and all this type of stuff, millions of
Mhm.
dollars. All of these
Million
rich people
millions
were
of
getting
dollars.
millions of dollars forgiven.
Millions of dollars.
We
But
don't know
people
what
who
they were
want to go to
doing.
school,
What Like it's crazy. It's so crazy. Like I personally like when
yeah,
they
I'm like, I
go ahead.
sorry.
Go
I was
ahead.
just to say, I feel like this week has just shown like they're not for the people. If you were
Mm-mm.
for the people, you would easily cancel these student loans if you cared about progression, growth, if you cared about people trying to make a living and survive, you could easily cancel these student loans. So
Easily.
that's not what this is about. We know it's not what this is about.
No.
They don't care. I'm like,
There's this video
care.
that I saw that the dude he was like the more educated people are, the more they vote left. And then like somebody was pointing out
Mm,
like so that means the less educated they're most likely to vote right. And now the right is
mm,
gutting all the education stuff and making it
mm.
difficult for teachers and people to want to go into that profession. And as somebody who works
Yeah,
in education, we feel that completely. And we're in
yeah.
California. We're in
Mhm.
California. So like just imagine how it is in like Florida or something
I
like
can't.
that.
I'm. My heart goes out to all those poor babies who growing up right now. Their education system is going to be terrible,
Shit.
terrible. They're not gonna know. Oh my god. I feel like we're in a twilight zone. Like this can't be real life. And I just did you see the numbers? It was like 6-3 for like every like for the
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, this is how they're gonna vote. This is what it is. We pretty much are screwed.
Yeah.
They want to turn back time.
I don't wish death on anybody, but
No,
um
that's I don't understand how someone can
I just
see like, oh, okay, here are the potential benefits of affirmative action, of canceling student loan debt, and then vote completely against it. I'm like,
and you know what's
because
crazy?
it's effective.
If they would the wiping out the student loan like because not everybody's loans would have been completely forgiven,
Mhm,
but wiping out the student loans was way less than the PPP loan program. Like
mhm,
the money that like they claim we don't have was
mhm,
way less. It was like PPP loan was like twice that of the student loan plan.
yeah.
So it's like, what? What? Y'all don't have an issue with your friends getting their stuff. And
Hell no.
my thing is like Clarence Thomas in particular, because that's what I really have an issue with. All the stuff he's saying, you are affirmative action.
Yeah,
You
he's the
literally
affirmative
got where
action
you
guy.
were because of the affirmative action, and you're like, nobody's gonna ever come in after me. This will never happen for another black person. He's literally like, do you love yourself? Like,
Mhm.
there's a podcast called Slow Burn.
No, he doesn't.
It's a good podcast. I recommend people go listen to it because it goes into who Clarence Thomas is. It's 4 episodes. It's a good listen, right?
He's
He
a
literally,
bleep. And that's
he,
I'm not gonna cuss, he's a bleep.
nah,
He
he,
really is.
I'll cuss. He a fucking coon.
He's a
He a fucking coon. Like when we talk about, normally when I talk about coon, it be people who be stopping me from like getting jobs and stuff, and like they go out their way. Clarence Thomas is trying to stop people from existing,
mhm.
and I'm like, okay, like you're talking about gay marriage, you're talking about affirmative action, women having babies and getting abortion care and gender stuff.
Isn't he against interracial and he
No, he ain't. He ain't against it. He said, "Oh, maybe we should take a look at it." It's like you're not gonna take a look at it.
take a look because yeah.
Your wife is. First of all, your wife need to be in jail too, but we're not gonna get on that because she was involved in that January 6th bullshit. But
Mhm.
it's just
Oh,
ridiculous.
his first wife was black. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
his first kid's named Jamal.
Is it? Oh my god. That's
Oh
oh he
man,
only has one. Yeah. I'm
yeah,
all he's 75.
yeah, man. I think personally they need to change a lot in the
Yeah.
system. Like, I don't think we should.
He's
I don't think.
75 and so hateful. Good
I don't think we
Lord.
should have anybody who's above 65 in the Supreme Court, in the White
They
House.
they need to I
There
feel
needs
like
to
the
be.
Supreme Court needs to definitely make some changes as well.
It shouldn't be
Um,
lifetime. You should not be
should
able
not
to
be stuck
be
with these
for the
people
rest of
like
your life.
we should not be stuck with these people.
It's
How
crazy.
does change happen if we have the same people making these decisions
They
every
don't
time?
want change to happen.
Yeah.
The worst thing to happen.
That's that's literally what they're showing us.
No, we're going back. It's like we're literally going back to
Mhm.
like there's no abortion care for women now, unless you live in like a state like California. Um, and even then, like there, you when you go to Planned Parenthood, even if you're just getting some Jimmy hats, you getting protested like you getting a fucking abortion,
Mhm.
or because you dumbasses who think Planned Parenthood is just for abortions are stupid. You're stupid. Um, but like they're just showing how much they hate people of color, they hate black people, they hate women and white
Mhm.
women.
Gay people.
Y'all are right. Oh, gay people that we already knew. They just
They
you gotta
said
be
gay.
a gay black woman. Whew, gosh,
Listen, the ultimate, the ultimate. Oh my God. I just pray for my people because this it's tough out here and it's about to get tougher
I
and
don't
it's
even
sad.
I don't even worry about the like the bathroom shit anymore. This is how far we've gone back. Like
Mhm,
the people using bathrooms and like that issue is the least of my concern at this point
mhm.
because I'm like, where are they going? Where are we going? Like,
Um, what
but
was I'm trying to figure out what did they call it? The third ban they did the discrimination thing.
oh, for the homosexual that I don't even say that gay they ain't homosexual.
Homosexual sounds. It just sounds
People who say homosexual,
I don't know something
they
about
seem
that
like
word.
they hate gay people.
Yeah.
I know that's like the correct term, but like Yeah, so the gay wedding thing, I don't. They basically said that you can openly discriminate. That's pretty much what it is. She
Mhm.
she literally made up some shit. She didn't even make a website. She never made a website. She went to the Supreme Court. Never made up a website, made up a fake scenario basically. This wasn't real and she won.
That's crazy. I didn't know that part.
Yeah, like I
That's that's literally unhinged. That's unhinged behavior, baby. I just don't understand. I feel like we say this almost every episode, but like I really don't understand why people are so what's hateful and it don't involve nothing about them.
it's not
Why are two people who want to get married, who want to be in love, your problem?
I don't understand what that like. But
I
people are
don't.
like, oh, they're doing this for gay people, or that like the people who compare the gay struggle and the black struggle. And my whole thing is, you're forgetting that there are gay black people. Number one,
Right. There's intersectional identities for a
and
reason.
number two, you know why. Like, let's not kid ourselves. We know why. There are white gay men.
Hmm.
That's why.
Hmm.
I don't know why we always do this comparison, like, oh, this is happening for the gay community before it happened for black people. Does it suck? Yes. But we also know why. We don't have to pretend anymore. This is 2023. We know white privilege is a thing. We do not have to pretend. Is it
Yeah.
wrong? Yes. But why are we
Mhm.
acting like we don't know why?
Yeah. It's
All right. Grow
yeah.
up.
It's been a long week. I'm like, wow. It was like back to back to back. I'm like, y'all, Supreme Court been working.
And you know what? It's crazy
Wow.
too. Like, they go on these vacations. They be getting billionaires that like this stuff. They be like low key. It's like, oh, you voted down something that benefits somebody who's paying for your house or
Hmm.
paying for your vacation. How is that legal?
Lifestyle.
How is that legal?
Hmm.
They just happen to make $100,000 donation to you, and they won a case that benefited them. That's crazy. Like, make it make sense. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
honestly like, I still like I'm still processing. I'm just like, I can't even like where what can I do? What can like I don't know. It's exhausting. This shit has been
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to move along to something.
exhausting.
Well,
No, it's just a negative ass.
yeah,
It's
I'm
just,
gonna just keep it negative then. I don't.
let's keep it going.
Did you see the? I personally was just appalled that she said this. The Asian girl who basically was all like, black people should be okay with other people saying the N word and they shouldn't be offended.
No.
Well, I'll put the video in here so
I'm
people
like,
have an
no.
idea what I'm talking about.
All right, I'm gonna address the N-word situation thing that's been giving me hundreds of hate comments and DMs every single day. I'm gonna clarify one thing. Having an opinion is not a fucking crime. When I first stitched Maurice's video, I was just agreeing to his opinion that saying the N-word to a song shouldn't be offensive because personally, even if someone said the C slur, which is only ever used in a derogatory way, even among Asian people, to a song, I wouldn't give a fuck. Now, did I ever say that because of my personal opinion, saying the N word to a song all of a sudden isn't offensive anymore and people should go out and say it? No! I know some black people find it offensive and it is offensive. I am not denying the fact that it is offensive. I just think personally that it shouldn't be offensive. Before all the haters say, oh, that's none of your business, stay in your lane. First of all, hip hop is a worldwide thing. Second of all, I'm allowed to have an opinion on anything I want. Also, I know a lot of people made videos on me, like at least 15 people. A majority of the videos I didn't watch, but to the couple that I did, as soon as I saw either a pride flag or they pronouns in your bio, I clicked out because I don't take you seriously. Finally, a little message to the haters. Y'all can't call me shit without putting words in my mouth, but I can call you racist because y'all actually call me slurs in my comments. Classic, right? You're outspoken and you have a different opinion, so they label you all sorts of things. And to all my supporters defending me in the comments, I thank you so much. Like, I really, really appreciate it because it's literally a war zone in there. And I just want you guys to know that I'm never ever gonna stop speaking my mind because that's just who I am. Okay, bye.
We're still having this conversation. That's crazy.
Yeah.
People are not willing to accept it.
I just personally think that any person who is not Black, your opinion on whether Black people should or should say the N-word doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Like,
that's valid.
it's, and you're like, well, why do Black people say it? When Black people say, well, if you don't want them to say it, then you shouldn't say it. That is stupid too. I'm a stand on that. You don't have to. I'm a stand on that because I don't want nobody to call my brother a dumbass, but I call him a dumbass. You not gonna do it. It's the same.
You're
But
not gonna do it. Yeah.
very simple.
I just why I guess people just when you feel excluded for something you just want to be a part of it so fucking bad. But damn, I almost went pretty well without cuss. But yeah, I don't understand why we're still having this conversation. Like, bro, y'all say it, then just take the consequences if you say it. That's how I feel.
Say it. This is not okay. All right.
Say it, take the consequence. I don't care.
If you want to say the N-word, you say it. Feel free. It's funny that people be like, oh, I should say the N-word, but you say N-word. You don't say the word, right? So just say the word. Say, I feel like I should say nigga. Just say it. Don't say N-word. Say the word. You feel so confident. You just want to gain. This is what it is. They want to gain clout, gain followers, get people to tweet their or stitch their shit, share their shit with their friend and talk about how much they hate them and all type of shit like that. That's what like that's really what it is. Because they're not gonna say the word. You want to say the word, say the word. Say the word and deal with the consequences.
I was gonna say people online is a totally different, thing. But did you see the waitress, the Black waitress who confronted like a group of white boys because they put on the tip they put Black, and then so she took it and walked because they had left. She walked up to them. She said, "Excuse me, I just want to know what this means." And he was like, my friend told me to put that. Like, I'm so sorry, I could tip you." And I'm like, see, they always when you're confronted with it, they don't be on it. They be so scared, but it's like, okay, but I'm in your face with it. What's up?
That's
You want to? What's up? And so being online, that's 10 times worse because who gonna check them in real life? Nobody.
They just, I'm like, my thing is with the word, I'm like, there's no other word that people want to say. No, not one word in the history of mankind. Everybody understands the F word for the gay community. Everybody knows why you shouldn't say that, right? You understand why you shouldn't call a woman the B word. Why people understand why they shouldn't say the N word. White people understand. They just don't. They want to gain clout and respect from people like that. The conservative, the girl who said this stuff, her hashtag was like conservative, right wing.
Of course, of course,
and that's why I would stop stitching these people who say these things. Like some dude made a video. It's just a negative ass episode. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm literally.
We'll end it on one nice thing.
But so this dude, he really had me hot. You know what I'm saying? And he said that like, what would Africa be? What would Black people be without white people? And then he went on to this racist ass like.
I just saw your video. I literally just saw that video.
So I didn't stitch his video because I refuse. I'm done doing that. This is what I'm done sharing and stitching people who say crazy things. But like he said these things, and I literally wanted to come through the screen and punch him in his face.
No.
The urge that I felt to be like, I'm in Santa Clara, pull up, like, because like to say like the blasphemy to be like. China and Europe and all these countries are helping Africa, not realizing they are not helping. They are taking resources They are taking resources. They historically have taken resources like us, like black people, the biggest resource, and brought us here. That's what they're doing. They are not helping. They are not helping. Black people, Africans were surviving just
I'm,
fine. We taught
I'm
y'all
like,
how to bathe. We taught y'all how to cook. Y'all weren't seasoning food. You put salt and pepper and stuff. We teach you guys. Literally. Some of the inventions that y'all stole and said it was created by y'all when really it was created by black people.
yeah.
Where would the world be without black people is the question. It ain't where would black people be without the world. White people. It's crazy too. In his video, he said like Section 8 and like why can't black people build their own communities? You do you that like it's just like, bro, a quick Google search. A quick Google search.
I'm just like,
That everybody knows is Tulsa. Everybody knows. But there's a article that shows all the black communities that were destroyed once they were thriving and successful and on their own. And like he has the nerve. It's like, wake up, bro.
I
But
can't believe he said it. Why can't they build? Oh my God. People don't look at history. That just proves they don't like they've built plenty of. I just learned about one in California. I gotta get the name again.
it's
a town in California.
I know
You know
what
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And that the government like turned their water off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So why can't black people build community? They do, and then white people step in and destroy it. So
like y'all didn't allow us to. We couldn't even live on certain parts of the goddamn in California. There are certain parts you couldn't live, and those parts now, they are crazy poverty. That's crazy, right? Because they don't have the resources that y'all had on the other side. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. Not that the government has been targeting black people. Like that's not happening. Like throwing us in jail for petty little weed crimes for fucking 25 years. There's people in jail serving life sentences for weed. For weed. Y'all got fucking businesses.
Now you just go to the dispo
smoking
buy
it for
some.
free. And they in jail for the rest of their life.
That's
People
crazy.
pitting crimes on you ain't never heard of somebody pitting a crime on a white person. Like, cause like, oh, he looked like he raped me. It was him. You ain't never heard that crime. Like when they say a white person has raped somebody, they did that shit. They did that. Like, there's so many black men and women in jail for shit that they didn't do. Like, people spend 25 years because they were falsely accused of something. People get murdered because they was falsely accused of something. And people have the nerve to be like, why are black people this mad? Or why are black people saying this? You lucky we not fighting y'all every second that we see one of y'all. Honestly, like all we ask for equality. Equality is all we ask for.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, we just want to be equal. We just want to be equal.
Not even all black people want reparations. I do. But like not even all black people. Not even all black people want reparations. They just want to be treated equal. That's crazy. Now some niggas want to be treated like white men, and that's a different story for a different day. The ones who want to
that's a whole different. I can't.
That's a different episode.
I can't dip my toe in that.
I can, but like I've done enough on TikTok. I've done enough on TikTok.
No, I can't.
Dr. Umar niggas coming at my stuff, saying stuff like it bothers me so much. And like right now on my thing, there's like this little war between. I put not interested. Like these dudes who are like they're African and like they are trying to make a name by just like talking shit about black people basically. One made a video like they have like these white sounding last names and it's like, bro. And the ironic thing is this man is saying this speaking English with a British accent.
I wish we had like a little like a sound or something.
There's a button.
Interesting.
Like the ironic thing to talk about Black people not having their name with slavery. Then the ironic thing while
Mm,
speaking English,
right.
the English accent to say
Mhm.
these things is ironic as fuck.
That's
But
crazy. You know, I just I just I just can't. I can't even like when I start to see a video like that, I just keep going because I'm like, I'm not about to get upset because I always understood like there was always a thing like Africans saying all these things about African Americans, and I'm just like, we all black. At the end of the day, we're black. Like I understand we're all if we're culture, whatever, but like don't do this. Don't go against why we should be building community,
yeah,
not going against. But
yeah,
I understand a lot of people do it for clout. A
yeah,
lot of
man.
people just want engagement.
Wow, it's a
And it's
terrible
like,
drug.
but for me, I'm like, what do you do after you post that video? Get off your phone. Who are you surrounded with? You
But
know, like I don't know. It ain't for
yeah,
me. It's
it's
not my
it's
cup of
it's
tea.
honestly a stupid conversation. Like
It is.
African versus African Americans. It's literally the stupidest conversation. Like I'm like, what are we gaining from this shit?
The ancestors rolling their eyes. Like, look at this shit. This is ridiculous.
It's just ignorant. At this point, it's just like pure ignorance. There's nothing to gain
It's
from it. But yeah, I don't know. The stuff that I've been seeing, I'm just like, yo, is there a
it's
positive
heavy.
story in the news? Like,
Yeah, it's heavy. It's definitely I hope everyone takes time to really just like take a minute away from all that nonsense.
I don't know, maybe we
Because
need to do like
take a
a music
break.
episode.
Huh?
So maybe we need to do a music episode next. Like, yeah,
Okay, we could do something light. We could do
yeah, I'm
something
just like,
light.
it's
But no, but this conversation needed to be had because like this week has been chaotic. And today is July 2nd. We 8 minutes. I said we're gonna end it on positive. But let me just say, it's crazy that we doing all this right for 4th of July, and we all know what 4th of July represents. And I'm just like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, I
Black
don't know
people
what the Fourth
out
of
for
July
their
represents.
holiday. They showing out.
It don't represent shit to me, the 4th of July. I hate to say it, and I know people who
Mhm.
serve the military, and I know y'all have a different belief on it and everything. The 4th of July don't mean nothing to me. It's just another day off for me. Thank God I get the third and the fourth off this year.
Hey, that's nice.
That's all it means to me. It doesn't mean a damn thing to me.
Did you
Like
get Juneteenth off?
I did.
Okay.
I
Okay. I
always
was about
get it off
to
anyways.
say.
I don't go to work on Juneteenth. You know what? Fuck it. I feel weird that white people get it off. I'm gonna say it.
Uh-huh. I
I
saw
feel weird.
I saw a white person was like, I should be at work right now.
I'm like, you should.
This ain't for
You
you,
should.
brother.
Like, it's very weird that
Anyway.
white people get Juneteenth off for them enslaving black people.
Oh God. Iron. The sound
You guys
again.
enslaved black people and freed black people, but you get Juneteenth off. There are so many niggas who have to work on Juneteenth. It's like y'all get the day off. Y'all
Category.
giving yourself the day off for freeing slaves that y'all put in slavery.
Crazy. Well,
Make that make sense.
they great grandfathers and whatnot. All right, well let's end it on one pause. I don't even know. What's one good thing you've done, Jamal, since the last time we recorded? What's one happy, one positive? I don't know.
Have I
Something.
done anything good?
Come on. Something fun. Have you done any?
I fucking worked 40 hours. I don't know if I did anything. I didn't go nowhere. Fucking my girlfriend's in Germany. What the fuck good has come from this?
It's not a positive episode. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess I get the days off work, and I'm down with my brother because that's
Hey. That's
Even though we probably not doing nothing but chilling.
Hey, that's all you need. Okay. I went to a comedy show. There we go. I went to a comedy show in San Diego.
Oh, Dee Dee's birthday?
Oh my God. It was a roast. It was a roast war. And I just know I don't have thick skin, because if someone would have said what that girl said to the other girl, I'm not a fighter, but that day I would have been, because she told her, she was like a little chunky girl. They asked like, oh, why do you want to roast? I don't remember her name. Why do you want to roast Ashley? And the girl was like, because I'll have enough meat for the winter. I was like, I was like, nah, see, you ain't have to say that. I was appalled. I was like,
Ooh, I have a question for you, but I
yeah,
gotta ask you that.
no, but that was fun.
I have a question, but I gotta ask it off of this, so I'm gonna finish it. Well, I guess I'm gonna say this. We won't have negative episodes like this again. Not like this.
Yeah, we not can. I'm not even gonna say we won't, because the way the world is, we'll
No.
just try to,
Okay. The next time we do an episode that's gonna be like heavy topics like this, I won't make it. I will try to find them positive or something. Like I'll do like a one gotta go or some shit that's
we'll
gonna like. But
Yeah.
I got a question I gotta ask you off this, so I'm gonna finish this. This has been the Harris Show. I've been your host, Jamal Radio Raheem, with my sister and co-host, Angie Ang. Sorry for the negativity, people. We'll be positive.
No. Hold on. We're not sorry for the negativity, because this is the world we're living in. I'm not gonna apologize.
You're right. I'm sorry, the world has been very fucking negative this week.
We're just bringing awareness to these issues for those who don't follow the news and stuff, and who watch our podcasts and all that. But I'm like, I feel like we wouldn't be authentic if we didn't talk, like, be for real. If we didn't talk about it, like, that's just not who we are. Sorry.
And also, I want to end this by saying, fuck you, Clarence Thomas. Always gonna be fuck you. Fuck your stinky ass wife. Fuck you, Clarence Thomas. Okay. That's gonna be the title of the fucking episode. Fuck you, Clarence Thomas. But this has been the Harris Show. We'll catch y'all next week. Bye.